क्या बोल रहे थे?
मैं बोला था फ्लाइट में आते वक्त they were serving alcohol and they served one of your favorite regular session alcohol, Teacher's Highland Cream, and I had never had that, and because they had that, so I tried it, and it was good. Like it's drinkable for everyday as you meant. Yeah, it's really good. It's not complex at all. It's a very simple drink.
हाँ. So that way I drink William Lawson now, and it's a lot cheaper than Tijo's, but I like it more. I like it better than Tijo's.
I have heard this from few other people that William Lawson's is a really good regular session drink.
It's not for sitting around smelling and tasting.
Yeah, you just drink exactly. Yeah.
Dude, these noodles that you get, all these Korean noodles and all, which claim to be super spicy and all that.
I know, but are they?
It's spicy for those people who
Yeah, not for us at all.
That.
Nothing. There's no spice.
Hardly any. It is a bit spicy. It's not that it isn't. But it's not the way they make it sound.
Yeah.
हम लोग यहाँ पे आएंगे, भेलपुरी खाएंगे, हॉस्पिटल पहुंच चले जाना है।
The spicy flavor is attributed to the sun.
Okay. I've always been into spicy food. But I thought again this had to do with Rahu, because Rahu is my second house.
Rahu just makes it obsessive, and Rahu is like everything outside the boundary. So whatever is normal food, no, like day to day what people eat, you don't like that. You like everything that's beyond the boundary. So.
But I do like regular home cooked food.
Yeah, so that's also okay.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, you like it, and you like it that because Rahu is in your second house, and that sign in the second house is Cancer sign, which is ruled by the planet Moon, Chandra, Graha Chandra, and that is sitting along with your planet Mars. So it's like Mars is fire and cooking and things like that. So that's why you like cooked food, home cooked food, because it's Moon. It's like mother, home. So it's like home cooked food. That's what you like as well. But Rahu just makes everything too much. Like you can eat and eat and eat, or like you like Rahu is something that's like not natural or not common amongst people that for day to day life. So alcohol, drugs, smoking, and this all is like, and because it's Rahu, it gets activated during the night time.
And Rahu Mahadasha.
Mahadasha. So it's like.
So when my Antardasha was on, Rahu Antardasha, I was anyway into eating a lot of chilies and stuff. I've always loved eating fried chilies, salted chilies. When I didn't get fried salted chilies, I started eating raw chilies, raw green chilies. And now I prefer eating raw green chilies over fried and salted ones.
That's way better. And do you like red chilies or green chilies? Or both?
To eat just like that?
No, like even in the food, like I don't like. I like red chilies, but it just the spice attack that you get from that is relatively less compared to your green chilies, and also it's more hot and not spicy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why like you feel this burning sensation within your stomach.
I've eaten
this Bhut Jolokia, this thing. I know that sauce.
Raw red chilies I've eaten just because they happen to be there.
Yeah, okay.
With the green chilies. So red भी खा लेगा, ये भी खा लेगा ऐसा.
तो मोस्टली तो मैंने रेड चिली सूखा ही देखा, लाइक ड्राई रेड.
भूत जुलोकिया सॉस से मेरी लगा दी थी.
तो
लगी नहीं मेरी. मैं यहाँ पे बैठ के पिया था यहाँ पे.
वो वीडियो देखा है मैंने.
जो लगे थे मेरे मतलब.
उसमें कुछ और.
मुझे लगा कुछ हो जाएगा. मैं शावर में चला गया. Everything was fucking burning. From पूरा my fucking dick was on fire. अंदर से जल रहा है मतलब. I had to stand under the shower. कुछ तो हो मतलब. उससे भी कुछ हो, क्या होगा उससे. वो अंदर हो रहा है जो भी हो रहा है.
वो पानी या तो नींबू पानी ऐसा कुछ मतलब वो पीते रहना पड़ता है. कितना दिन लगा वो ठीक होने को?
हो गया भी ठीक मतलब
अच्छा।
मुझे खाने की आदत है ना स्पाइसी.
हाँ.
तो वो that was the day before my birthday, which was that was before my 39th birthday or whatever.
Okay.
और मैं वही शाम को मेरे डैड से मिलने जा रहा था खाने के लिए डिनर के लिए. तो घर वहाँ पे गया तब तक ठीक हो गया मैं.
ओके, मतलब इतना नहीं चला.
लेकिन वो है मतलब कोई घरेलू इंसान कब पी जाएगा तो लग जाएंगे उसके मतलब.
वो तेरा
मेरे भी लग गए थे मेरे भी लग गए थे.
बस वो क्या है, तेरा राहु दशा चल रहा था और ये सब चल रहा था ना, इसलिए तू हैंडल कर पाया.
और ये राहु अंतरिक्षा में ये सीन हो गया है कि मुझे वापस नॉनवेज खाने का बहुत शौक हो गया कि नॉनवेज खाऊँ. बहुत मेरे को हुआ इसका तो हुआ ही राहु का. मतलब मेरे को बीड़ी का पीता था मैं पहले लाइफ में, तो सिगरेट ही पीता था मैं और चल जाने जो भी. कि जब से पास आने लगा राहु मार्च स्टार्ट इन 2021 एट सम पॉइंट. मैं वापस आ गया यहाँ पे 2020 में. लेकिन वो राहु से स्टार्ट होने के पहले ही मंगल दशा के एंड में मुझे वो होने लगा था कि मैं बीड़ी पीऊँ. पता नहीं क्यों, मुझे शौक नहीं था ऐसा.
वो मार्च से ही होता है वो बीड़ी सिगरेट ये वो.
और राहु दशा मतलब फुल ऑन हो गया, मतलब फुल ऑन.
Rahu is chemicals, poison, everything. So that's what we are doing.
So a lot of these guys who talk about, who tell people to quit alcohol and how they can quit alcohol, they call alcohol in general attractively packaged poison, which is what it is.
Yes.
It's exactly that.
Yes.
And I know it, and knowing all this stuff, knowing about my chart, knowing about Rahu Mahadasha, what Rahu does, despite that I do.
I'm just knowing in general what health is and how it can be cured and everything.
Yeah.
We still do it. That tells us how heavily we are controlled or eclipsed by these planets. For example, Rahu and these other people or these other planets.
And I can't even blame it on Rahu or any planet.
Oh, it's us.
I know.
Yes.
After knowing all this, I should be using my free will to not
Do this.
indulge in these.
Yeah.
If I had half a brain, I would have already stopped drinking when I came here. Or even before I came here, like I would have been
Yeah, why would you continue it?
Yeah. Or I would have stopped long back.
Long
I
back.
should have stopped long back.
But also the thing with free will, that can be explained through horoscope. There is maximum 33% of free will that we have, and that comes from 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house and 11th house. For
Okay.
that we'll have to, I'll explain you how. For now I'm just saying what it is. So 4 houses out of 12 houses give you free will. That's 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house and 11th house. And that's because these houses are called houses of growth, or in Sanskrit it's called upachaya houses.
Okay.
Upach is to digest. So the more you work hard, the more you get results of these houses. The 3rd house is also like in a way called parakrama bhava. Like the more self efforts you put, the more results you get back from that house. And that's maximum. And now depending on how the planets are sitting in this house, if there's like, let's say out of these 4 houses there is one house where there are planets sitting and maybe in other 3 houses there are no planets sitting, so there is your free will is now reduced to 25% of 33%. So it's basically even less than 10% of free will that you have.
What? So I'm not using. Of course, I'm not using 100%. I know.
Yeah. So you have like Mars and Moon in 3rd house. You have Sun in 6th house.
Yeah.
And
Venus
you
in
have,
7th.
and then in 10th and 11th house you have no planets.
Venus in 7th.
No, so we only see 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house and 11th house
Okay.
for free will.
Okay.
So 10th and 11th house have no planets. Like your chart has no planets in 10th and 11th house. You have 2 planets, Moon and Mars.
But even empty houses signify
Of
something.
course, they
Right?
signify something. But now then you should look at the lords of those houses.
Also, the signs.
So sign would define or tell you what is the lord of that sign. So basically lord of that house. And if that planet of that house is not appropriately placed, or if it's not in a good position, then that free will of that house is gone. It's just that Moon and Mars are in sign of Leo in 3rd house for you, and Sun is in 6th house in Scorpio sign. So Mars and Sun, they exchange the sign and basically they come in their own houses in a way. And that's why you have like roughly about 16 to 17% of free will out of 100%. That's the only place where you are able to use your free will.
Okay.
So third house and sixth house where you use your free will.
Okay.
And third house is Mars and Moon again, so your communication and when you get drunk and you call people.
My sun sign, according to Western astrology, is Scorpio.
Yeah.
And my whole life I was thinking, yeah, Scorpio, Scorpio.
But even according
sexy
to
and mysterious.
yes, but even
बदला लेगा सब लोग से.
but even according to your Vedic like astrology, your sun sign is still Scorpio because sun is still placed in Scorpio.
Okay.
That's how you say that sun sign is Scorpio.
But I have seen that it's not the same. This might be.
Yeah, for you. Yeah. So the difference is, so we have what we say as Vedic astrology is called sidereal astrology, and what Western astrology is, it's called tropical astrology. And in suns, and both this sidereal and tropical, both are part of Vedic astrology. But there's a reason of using sidereal astrology for us humans and not using tropical astrology.
That makes no sense now. Western astrology makes no sense.
There is sense in it,
okay.
But it is only supposed to be used for weather forecasting, for mating animals and things like that, because that is very bounded to how the planet Earth is.
That's what I'm saying. It's of no use to me like on a
as a human, yeah. Because we are a soul, we are a being that comes on this planet as in physical form. And that's why we use sidereal astrology, because we come from like other planes and not this earth plane.
Okay.
And there are 7 upper planes in total. This earth plane.
I have seen a video about it.
So this is Jolokia where we live.
A video about it.
Yes. This plane is ruled by planet Mars. Then there is a plane above that, it's called Bhut, which is the solar system that we have, which is ruled by planet Sun. And there is Swargaloka or Swaloka or Indraloka as well we can call it. And that is where all these Dev and Devi, Devtas, they all reside, like for real.
Huh.
And that plane is ruled by Indra.
Okay.
And that plane is controlled by planet Venus, Shukra.
Okay.
So Indra means that Indriya means senses, Indriya, like in Sanskrit, senses. And the one who's Indra, like the soul or the being who's called Indra is basically the one who has control over all his senses.
Okay.
Who is the one who's Indra? It's not the name Indra, it's the position or the title of this chair that is Indra. And this position of Indra is given to different souls in different ages or different basically yugas or however. I don't know how that works. I have not read that much about that stuff. But yeah, so Indra is a position.